Hello, I'm Dave Roberts, or Rooster as everybody calls me on the Slam, and I'm the head of the medical support team, and I've been on it now for 4 weeks, and prior to that Gary and myself looked after Ian Botham on his walk, which finished the day before the Slam started. So it's been a busy few weeks for us. There are some common things that people get wrong with them, so it looks like the iliotibial band down the side of the leg, the kneecaps, because of the repetitive nature of what they're doing. That's a very common problem. Tight hamstrings, tight calves, very, very common problems.
Now, I'm guessing, obviously, you guys have the final say. I mean, if you get somebody come over, you've really got the final say to say, no, mate, actually, you're not getting on the bike today.
There's been a few guys who have got previous medical history of issues which we already know about. We were already marked up for those. And there's been one or two, such as the one that's been well publicised, like David Janssen, where it's brought on something that's necessitated some kind of medical intervention. And I suppose you could say that in a situation like that, it's kind of opened things up for him, and it's given him the opportunity to get something done about it. So I suppose by coming on the Slam and collapsing, he's done himself a favour.
I mean, for you guys, it must be such a tough call, because these guys have come out here, they've got all these great expectations, and I suppose at the end of the day, all they want to do is get on that bike and raise money. And for you guys, it must be such a tough call to say, sorry, mate, it's not happening.
Yeah, I know, but I think the health and safety of each individual is our responsibility, and I think if we were to neglect that responsibility, we'll be doing our job. So I think they respect that on the whole, and I think, you know, the support we've had from the likes of Welly and Mocky and Lawrence and Fred, you know, and the main core riders, you know, Andrew Croker and Joanna and those guys, has been great, because they do understand that we have to make those tough calls now and again, and that you know, we're not doing it because we just want somebody to miss a day's ride. We're doing it for very good reasons.
Now, you mentioned Fred before, and I know from past discussions we've had in the therapy van that you've known Fred for donkey's years, haven't you, mate? You know, not only have you got a professional relationship, but you're good mates as well. Did you ever think, from the first minute you met him, that he'd end up on a bike going around Europe?
Well, as you can see from his demeanour, he's loved every minute of it. No, I've known Fred for a long time. Obviously, he's just coming in now.
Is he?
Yeah, big smile on his face. The happy biker. Yeah, Fred and I have known each other for a long time. In fact, I first met Fred when I was the England physio, and he was playing for England under-16s or something, and I delivered a lecture to them at Lilleshall or something. And of course, with my association with Lancashire, looking after Lancashire, and Fred being at Lancashire during all the time when he was playing with England, you know, we've obviously spent quite a lot of time together because he had quite a lot of injuries. But to be honest with you, when he started this ride, having done very little preparation, I was a little bit worried about his ability to be able to complete it. But he's proved to himself, and he's proved to a lot of other people, that he's got the mental strength as well as the physical strength now to be able to deal with this ride. And he's come through it stronger with flying colours. I mean, his knee has never been as good since his operation 18 months ago, and that was a very serious operation he had. So full credit to Fred, he's done really well. I'm very pleased for him, and I'm sure, you know, he's very pleased with himself. He'll probably give himself a little pat on the back tonight.